You can sign up with churchvolunteer.com online by clicking on the volunteer sign-up link on the churchvolunteer.com homepage, then entering the church ID assigned to your church, which you'll get from your church administrator, and the church's password. Since churchvolunteer.com is used by many churches, this sign-up step helps to ensure that an individual is registering with the correct church and that only church members will be able to register. Once you confirm that the church you've selected is correct, you'll be taken to a sign-up form to enter your first name, last name, user ID, password, address, city, state, zip, home phone number, work phone number, cell phone number, and your email address, also your date of birth and your gender. By the way, the only required fields on this form are first name, last name, user ID, password, and your email address. When you click on Save, you'll be taken to the Update Profile form where you can enter your skills and the teams that you're a member of. The system uses this profile information to match volunteer opportunities with you. Only those opportunities that you're matched with will actually show up in emails that you'll be receiving. When you want to access the churchvolunteer.com website, you must first enter your user ID and password and the ID code assigned to your church. It usually begins with a 3-digit number followed by 4 or 5 letters. You'll get it from your church administrator. Once you've entered your user ID and password, selected your church, and you click on the Login button, if the credentials you entered are correct, you'll be taken to the Volunteer Opportunities form. But if you receive an error message during the login and you're not sure of your user ID or password, this link will help you to retrieve your login credentials by entering your email address and your church ID. If you are registered in the system, Church Volunteer will email you your login information. If you're not registered, it'll give you the opportunity to register at that point in time. When you arrive at the Volunteer Opportunities form, you'll see that opportunities are displayed 5 at a time in date order. A Start Range field appears above the list of opportunities, and it will always default to today's date. This field limits the opportunities displayed to just those that are either today or which are in the future. But it is possible to view opportunities from the past by changing the Start Range date. To the right of the Start Range date are 2 radio buttons labeled Unfilled and Show All. When Unfilled is selected, which is the default, the system further filters the opportunity display to include only opportunities that still need volunteers. Once enough volunteers have signed up for an opportunity, it no longer appears in the list. Selecting the Show All radio button will display all opportunities beginning with the Start Range date, regardless of whether they still need volunteers. Since opportunities are displayed 5 at a time, VCR buttons are provided at the bottom of the grid to enable you to move from page to page. When you click on an opportunity, it becomes highlighted, and details of that opportunity are displayed below the grid. You'll be able to see the opportunity name, description, start date, length, volunteer responsibilities, number of volunteers still needed, and the names of the volunteers who have already registered. To register for an opportunity, all you need to do is to click on the Register button that appears to the right of that opportunity. If you're assigned as a church administrator or a ministry coordinator in your church, additional buttons appear at the top of the Opportunities form to allow you to create, edit, and even delete opportunities. The New button is used to create a new volunteer opportunity. Once you click on the New button, you'll be able to name the opportunity, provide a brief description, list the responsibilities of the volunteers, enter the location of the opportunity, and the number of volunteers needed. Next, you'll list the start and end time of the opportunity and the skills targeted to match this opportunity. As skills are checked, the system will display all the church members who would qualify to be matched with this opportunity based on the skills they selected in their own profile. You can also target teams within the church by checking the appropriate boxes. A grid below the teams list shows the church members who will match with this opportunity because they're a member of one or more of the teams selected. And since a person can match based on both skills and teams, the system weeds out the duplicates and displays the total number of unique persons who are a match. These are the people in the church who will receive an email notifying them of the new opportunity. The coordinators who are responsible for this volunteer opportunity are identified so that volunteers will know who to contact with questions. And only those coordinators assigned to the opportunity will be able to edit the opportunity once it's been saved. By clicking on the email button, the system will create an email for each person targeted to this opportunity. To register as a volunteer, all the email recipient has to do is click on the register link that appears in their email. They'll receive a confirmation email acknowledging their registration, and you'll receive an email notifying you that that person has been registered. The system keeps track of how many people have volunteered for your opportunity and won't allow any more than the required number to actually sign up. Once an opportunity is fully subscribed, it no longer appears in the current opportunity list. Edit is used to edit an opportunity. Be sure to first select the opportunity you want to edit before clicking the Edit button, and once you're done making changes, be sure to click on the Save button. Copy is used to create a duplicate of the opportunity. If, for example, an opportunity will reoccur weekly for 3 weeks, you can use Copy to create the second and third week's opportunity records in the system. All that needs to be done is to change the date for each of the copied opportunities. Delete is used to delete an opportunity. This button should only be used if an opportunity was created in error or a duplicate opportunity was accidentally created. Assign is used to assign or unassign volunteers to the opportunity. It's most often used if a person who has already volunteered needs to cancel, or to register individuals who don't have access to a computer. By checking or unchecking the box to the left of an individual's name, that person can be assigned to the opportunity by you without the person having to visit the website. Contact is used to send an email to all the people who have registered for an opportunity. It's used by the coordinator to contact all registered volunteers just prior to an event, or it can be used to thank all of the volunteers who participated once an event is over. You can volunteer for an opportunity in one of two ways. You can either visit churchvolunteer.com and register for an opportunity by clicking on the Register button that appears next to that opportunity, or you can register for an opportunity by clicking the Register link that appears in any Church Volunteer email that you receive. The system won't allow you to register for the same opportunity twice. Once you've registered, you'll receive a confirmation email letting you know that you've registered, and the coordinator of the opportunity will receive an email recapping the names of all the persons who have volunteered for that opportunity thus far. Each week, every member receives a summary email that contains just the opportunities that are matched to them and which are still in need of additional volunteers. It's important to note that those summary emails only contain opportunities that are matched to you. Included is a description of the opportunity, start time, end time, location, and a list of the others who have volunteered for that opportunity. Each opportunity includes a register link that appears next to the opportunity description, and by clicking on that link, you can register yourself without having to go online to churchvolunteer.com.